Studios. Oh my god! Okay, so we're gonna try to focus on the actual camera because so we bought a screen to put on top of the camera so we can see what we film, and the whole intro that we already filmed, we looked straight into the screen and not into the camera, and it was really hard. So we're gonna just start again. So welcome to the channel, Bonnie and Clyde Studios, and we're here today to shoot a tutorial on my beautiful and lovely model and friend Chiara, which is actually, she's on my t-shirt. Would you check this out? How cool is that? She's dancing, whether she likes it or not. Okay, Tomorrowland. I don't know if you heard about it. If you didn't hear about it, go check it out. I'm looking to the screen again. So we created this look for Tomorrowland for the stage of the Organ of Harmony. That's really nice. So we're doing the makeup of the VIP girls. Sounds fancy, right?
Yeah, very fancy.
For today, you're a VIP girl. And also for the dancers. So that's really cool. Die zweten door de tong, je weet het toch? Weet je toch? Oh my god, a dog can... I'm gonna list all of the products down below. You can find my social media on my banner on the YouTube banner here above, or in the link down below, and I'm also gonna put my friend's link to her Instagram. Yeah. Without further ado, let's get the tutorial started. I hope you enjoy it, and
alright, if that wasn't the weirdest intro ever, I don't know what is. But so I'm starting by cleaning Chiara's skin very well, and I'm just using a plain lotion like a micellar water. It's from NYX Cosmetics, and I'm gonna also hydrate her beautiful lips with the This Is Everything Loving Balm, also by NYX Cosmetics, and it's nice and fruity flavored. So this is my go-to like eyebrow pencils. I tried a bunch of different brands and their eye pencils or powders or whatever, and I just keep on grabbing to those pencils from MAC because I think for me they work the best. So I'm starting by filling in her brows a little bit more softly with the color Lingering, and afterwards I'm just gonna define them a bit more, a lot more, with the color Stud. So I'm just like distributing the product with this angled brush, and with the Correct Conceal palette from MAC Cosmetics in the color NC30, I'm gonna define the brow a bit more. And I'm using a flat brush just because this works easy for me, but I suppose you can use like an angled synthetic brush if you like. And of course I'm gonna blend out the lines of the concealer. I feel like the concealer helps me even to help me design the brow or give it a more nicer shape, although Chiara has already beautiful brows of her own. You know, there's always room for improvement, no? So now this product is brand new, it's not even in stores. It's called the Lit Lingerie in Matte. They used to have one already in the stores of NYX Cosmetics, but it had like a pearly shine in it. So these ones are matte. And just to be honest with you guys, until today I always was using the Groundwork by MAC Cosmetics. It's a paint pot in a quite similar color like this one. This one is actually called So Not Sorry, and it's the Lingerie Matte Eye Tint Lit Lingerie. But I do have to be honest, this one did what it had to do. I was really pleased with the result. It was easy to work, the eyeshadow stayed very well, it didn't crease, and I really love this color, so yeah, maybe I have a new go-to primer now, right now. So now I'm going in with the Huda Beauty palette in the color Shy. I'm gonna use this color as a transition color in the crease. And this palette is for me quite new. I just started to using it on Tomorrowland for the first time, and I love the color. Sorry, when I saw it at Sephora, I really had to have it just because of the colors. But anyway, I do feel like some of the colors work really well, like the color Shy. But then again, afterwards, I've been going in right now with the color Man Eater in the outer corners, just to add that beautiful reddish tone to the lid. But I do felt like it did not blend as well as I wanted it. I don't know if it's maybe the primer, I'm not really sure, but I do felt like this the matte colors were a little bit more chalky and dry and not as soft as I expected them to be. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I paid about €65 for the palette. You do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 colors for it, so it's okay. It's not the cheapest palette, but it's also not very expensive. The color Black Truffle, I do have to say they're really good. They're really nicely pigmented. But the mattes really don't blend that well. I'm using the Black Truffle in the outer corners to give more depth, and afterwards I'm using the Rose Gold, and I do have to say the textured eyeshadow palette holds 3 ready to layer textures, like the deep matte, the 3D metal, and the pressed pearls. Well, now I'm using a highly pressed pigment pearl eyeshadow, and they say apply gently around the eyes with a brush. The foil textures deliver their maximum payoff when applied with fingertips. And yes, when I was applying it with a brush, it did not work for me. With the fingers, it worked a lot better, but again, I didn't feel like they really blended it very well. And right here, I'm going in with the color Angelic, just to have a little bit more of a nicer coverage. So for an eye highlight, I am using the Kat Von D, the Metal Crushed eyeshadow in Thunderstruck, just to really have that pop-in highlight. And afterwards, I'm cleaning up the under eye area just to get rid of all the excess fallout. I'm using the GLAM liner AQUA LUXE in waterproof. It is a liquid eyeliner from NYX Cosmetics, and it has a shine, a soft pearly shine in it. Now for the bottom lash line, I'm going in with the Aqua XL eye pencil from Makeup Forever, and this one is a purplish color. And they're really waterproof, so I really like that one. I'm going over the purple with my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Androgyny palette, and I'm using the color in Fetish, the beautiful red, and I'm really loving this palette. I can recommend it to anyone. And for the inner waterline, I'm using this turnable pencil. It's also waterproof by NYX Cosmetics, just to add more depth to the look, because as you see already, we're going here for a really intense look. For the under eye area and to highlight, I'm using the Prep and Prime by MAC Cosmetics in the color Bright Forecast. And this product I really love because it dries matte, it stays very well, and it does not move. So nowadays I'm really loving the Makeup Forever Ultra HD fond de teint sticks, so like foundation sticks, and I'm using two different shades, one a little bit lighter to highlight the inner part of Chiara's face, and one a little bit more warmer and darker just to add a little bit more contrast and to, you know, just match her skin a little bit better. I'm using the Studio Fix powders, powder foundation from MAC, and I'm using them in a NC25 just for the lighter parts on the skin and to highlight a little bit, and the NC42 to warm up the color of the skin also. So now I'm applying a highlighter. It's also a new brand that I never worked with. I knew the brand before because of course a lot of people already reviewed this palette, and I don't know, but I stumbled upon it on in Sephora. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit Sun Dipped, and right now I'm using the color Summer to highlight the skin and providing her of that blinding highlight. And I really love to have this glowy skin in the summer, and this palette is a really truly amazing palette. Has like 4 colors. One is a little bit more goldish, like soft gold, then you have the Moonstone that's slightly more pink, then you have the Bronzed, which I'm using right now to warm up the skin and has a more bronzer tone of course, and Tourmaline is like a more colder tone. To shape Chiara's skin, I'm going in with my custom palette from NYX Cosmetics. It is a highlight and contour palette. So for the beautiful pink, the pink blush, I'm going in my good old MAC Cosmetics blush palette, and I'm mixing the color Salsa Rose, Azalea and Apple Red to get this beautiful pinkish reddish tone, and I'm using my 137 brush by MAC. Just to make the color pop a little bit more and extra, I'm adding the color Devil. It is a really bright orange pro blush, also from MAC Cosmetics. And to stick the glitters, I'm using the mixing medium in eyeliner, and I'm using the glitters in gold and pink from MAC Cosmetics. And for the really flaky glitters, I'm using the Makeup Forever glitters extra large. It is a pro product and also in the color gold. With the synthetic brush, I'm just applying a small amount of the mixing medium on the skin where I want the glitters to stick, and I'm just applying, with the same brush, I'm just applying the glitter. So with the same mixing medium, I'm adding it a little bit to the inner corners of the eyes, and I'm just adding the gold glitter to make those highlights on the inner parts of the eyes pop even more. So, and for eyelashes, I'm using the My Kitco lashes in Feather Red. I'm really loving these ones. They're really full. They're quite expensive. I think they're somewhere around 25 euros. So that's quite pricey for an eyelash. But I do have to say they are really beautiful. Look at them. They're gorgeous. And my go-to mascara is the Smoky Stretch by Makeup Forever. I'm really loving this one. It doesn't have any lumps. It's really black, intense, stays very well. It curls the lashes as I want and desire. And now I'm just using it just to stick the lashes of Chiara to the falsies that I just applied. So now there's only left is the lips, and I'm using the NYX Liquid Suede in the metallic matte, and I'm using it in the color in the color Bella. And I do have to say, and oh my god, these lipsticks are really amazing. Look how easy they apply. They give so much coverage, but by what Chiara told me, it really felt smooth on the lips, not dry. It stayed very well. So oh my god, I'm so excited about these ones. They're new and they still need to come out in stores. I'm just gonna quickly do her hair a little bit, and I'm using the 11 Australia I1 Body Volume Spray. It is a powder and setting spray in one.
Give me reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones. You won't ache my soul, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, but fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight.
So this is a finished look. I'm really loving it. I also hope that you guys love it. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you made it this far in the tutorial, just type in Bunny is the best, so I know who watched the whole tutorial. And I hope to see you on the next one. Push me down to the ground, what goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out, you can't get to me. Say what you wanna say, go take it all away, but I'm here to stay, no you can't get to me.